Hi, you guys. All right. The deck that I was called to use was my personal deck that I had created. So, I cleanse the energy within and around me. I will only share concise, accurate, truthful messages with the collective that is meant to hear these messages. Ashe, cleansing the energy within and around me. Thank you so much. Oh, child, I need a whole new cloth at this point. Taurus energy. Big Taurus. We got 3, 3. I was about to say 3, 3, 3. Oh, I just feel like my hands are dirty. What is the message here for the collective? A Taurus could be the heartbreaker or the one with the broken heart. Well, I guess we're doing a reading on no contact. Four of Pentacles, you are in no contact. Some of y'all holding strong on not being in no contact from somebody. I feel like I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all want y'all 10 of Cups. The fact. You want something that's meant to be and meant to stay. And guess what? You calling it in. Yes. I feel like y'all went through a lot of different periods, experiences, timelines, shifts. Damn. Wow. I didn't eat anything today. And it's 11:07 p.m. I guess we're going to say this a fast, honey. Shit, I may eat me some cucumbers and an apple later. Been on my healthy stuff lately. So maybe that's what y'all been on. Y'all just been on y'all healthy shit lately. And if people come in energy that's going to cause you to feel, pain, or if you're in energy that may cause other people pain, I feel like at this time you pulling away. Pulling away. Look, and don't look back, honey. Some of y'all, you may be looking a little 180, but you're not doing a 360. Wait, a 360 is a whole turnaround. Okay, don't mind me. You know what I'm trying to say. But it says don't look back. Not only are you high value, you mean so much to me. That's what this energy says. On the back, it says you are their fave person. So you may be in no contact from somebody who feels like you're their favorite person, who sees your worth and your value, and you have a place in their heart. Okay, they said you mean so much to me. Some of you guys are moving forward, healing from this situation. It says the answer is yes. We're going to put this to the side, honey. We got the 7 of, some of y'all probably had a question or something on your mind regarding whatever the connection this is. The answer is yes, honey. This is the 7 of Wands. So for some of y'all who feel like, should I stand my ground in this connection? The answer is yes. Like, it's given, don't go back. Keep on moving forward. Keep on being in no contact. Some of y'all, you are trying to maintain this no contact for sure. You holding on to dear life for it. And some people could be holding on to dear life of the idea that you're gonna come back. But I mean, that's just being a bit delulu. We talking about love tonight. Love. This says water sign. We got the Ace of Hearts energy, which ties to the Ace of Cups in tarot. Scorpio, Cancer, and or Pisces could be significant. We said Taurus earlier. I'm seeing new love. New love. New love. Okay. So some of you guys, people didn't know how to love you right. They didn't love you right. And I feel like somebody's going to come into your energy who going to love you right. And they're going to see your value. Facts. Everything you wanted this other person to see or to realize about you or whatever. See, this other person, they going to get it right the first time. Because they know better. So, yes, stand your ground, honey. It says, oh my goodness. On the front, it says, talk to me dirty. And on the back, it says, you are perfect. I feel like a lot of you guys don't even really be having to do much, because shit, you perfect. Like, I mean, what else can a motherfucker ask for? You know? Even they weird fantasies. Please don't do that, girl. What's wrong? Up. Up. Good girl. She would lay on my pillows. Like, we got no remorse coming out with the Six of Hearts in reverse. I feel like you guys don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for having to do what's best for you, which means leaving somebody in the past. Having no remorse can actually help you move forward from this person instead of going backwards. Some of these people think y'all are meant to be and meant to stay. It says they see their wrongs. They are aware of their wrongdoings. They are aware of their wrongs, whether it was in the past or whatever the case may be. Shit, everybody see this with this Six of Wands energy. So this person probably not only at fault in your eyes or be doing shit that's like wrong or whatever. I feel like people of the public, like other people see it too. It says, I am fighting for you. Let me repair the damage. So someone wants you to let them fix the situation, repair the damage. They are fighting for you. This light is bright. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, that's a little bit too low. Okay, that'll do. True love exists with this person. I feel like this is talking about this other person. Whatever this new love, true love situation is. I feel like I'm picking up on two different energies. Unless this person from your past, like y'all being in no contact, this is going to help them grow, evolve, whatever. And of course, you're already doing that. So maybe this will be somebody who you'll come back into connection with later on in life. Maybe they'll have their shit together. But y'all, I say leave them in the past. Why not? All right. It says apportions blame, trust knowing. Hello, Elaine. Questions are $7.77, love. If you cannot afford my prices, donation-based are accepted. Two of Wands is coming out with a portion blame. Exactly. And then the King of Swords. Yeah. Ooh. You're an intelligent individual. You gotta trust your knowing. You're wise. Would this be smart to consider this person a part of your plans, future? Nope. So, trust your knowing. You in no contact for a reason. They are an ex for a reason. Keep moving forward. You ain't missing out on none, honey. If anything, they missing out on you. It says they love you. Virgos are significant. Somebody is this could be an emotionally intelligent person. So if you know they're emotionally immature, we ain't talking about them. All right? Leave the past in the past. Anyways, this other person, they could love you, I guess. I don't know. It's not given. Maybe they have their own way of love. See, if it's not healthy, I don't count it as love, babe. See, it was filled with stress. Or some of you guys are currently stressed. For what? For what? You stressing about money or something? You killing yourself. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Trust your knowing and you will stress less. Yeah, don't tolerate bullshit. That's what they say. It said don't tolerate bullshit. It's coming out with the Two of Pentacles, which makes me think of balancing out your priorities. What is a priority? What is important? Not bullshit, okay? That shouldn't even be on the list at all. Not even at the bottom. Don't tolerate it. Don't tolerate BS from no one. Not your exes, not your family, not your friends, not new people, old people, whatever. Aliens, nobody. You could be a business owner. You could be attracting a business owner. Maybe this other person had a business or has a business. This is the Nine of Pentacles. It's Nine of Diamonds. Some of you guys, you're building independent wealth. You're reaping the rewards of your labor. Or maybe this is soon to come. Maybe some of you guys are encouraged to become a business owner. I feel like you already are, though. Take the messages how they resonate. H, thank you so much for double tapping the screen. Val, thank you so much for double tapping the screen. Angel number 123 is significant. 2, 3, 4. It says you have haters, but I'm your number one supporter. And it's making me think of Megan Thee Stallion's new album, Lover Girl. I believe that's what it's called. She have this one song. It's called... Or is that the name of the song? Child, I don't know. But she said somewhere in her song where she was like, he know he's something, but he my biggest fan. Something like that. That's what it's giving. Ooh. Not potential business partners. After business owner then came out, it's going to be somebody for sure you can work with. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this person who apportioned blame, who you probably was feeling sorry for, who you're in no contact with, who you need to, like, move forward from. Like, don't look back. Don't look back was coming out pretty sideways. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe some of y'all are still in this energy, like, if you should leave this person behind or not. But babe, Are you crazy? You clearly should leave them behind. Sometimes when people are in love, love blinds you to death, child. You be asking the most craziest questions. But when people disrespect you and they need to love themselves instead of trying to love upon you, because they ain't going to do nothing but... What the hell can they really do? Hell, except for stress you out like they already was doing. So I feel like moving on from this person, it would do you really great justice. Although this person is fighting for you, they that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't have remorse. You have remorse, then you start thinking about this, thinking about that. Next thing you know, they're gonna have access to you. Next thing you know, sexual relations. Now you back heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? So, and we didn't even have to add the heartbroken part, because it's like, regardless, you move on from the past. Yes, forgive, but hold the wisdom close. Like, move forward respectfully. You don't have to hold no grudge. You don't have to hate a person. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's something else out here. Now, you never know what happens. Like, I don't know what type of people y'all be dealing with, or if this is your energy instead or whatever. To where this meant to be, meant to stay energy is out. I'm looking at it as two separate energies. Because if you got somebody who you walked away from, knowing you the divine masculine and divine feminine, I feel like, shit, what we talking about? Most definitely gotta be a new person that the collective is encouraged to move towards. Well, not move towards, but become in alignment with. But true love is gonna exist with whoever the better option is. Okay, we're gonna look at it like that. Some of y'all was tolerating shit, and it was bullshit. But yeah, y'all have haters. You've always had haters. But this person, where there is true love exists with them, meant to be, meant to stay energy, person who feels like you're perfect, maybe you haven't met them yet, this person is going to be your number one supporter. And y'all are going to be business partners, or at least have the potential to be business partners. Maybe y'all tried to probably work with the other person y'all was with who apportioned blame. Maybe you was apportioning blame too. You got to take the message how they resonate. I wanted to play some calming music, but my phone over there charging, and this TV, like... So I was like, okay, I guess we ain't gonna play nothing today then. The peace and quiet is fine. Look, there go that Virgo. Coming out with the Five of Swords, which talks about defeat. Damn. This person could have mentally defeated you. They could have self-sabotaged the connection. Some of y'all, this person wasn't shit for real. They literally had no remorse for how they treated you and how they did you. Maybe some of y'all, that could be y'all energy. Sometimes if it's not your energy, it's the other person, or it's both of y'all's. Welcome in. This is a collective. It's currently 11:23. It's November 2nd. They meant what they said, exactly. That person who apportioned blame, was pointing the finger at you like something was your fault, and who you're in no contact with, etc. They meant what they said, honey. Now, this could have been in a cool way, like they meant what they said about wanting to build with you, build better, whatever. Or it could have been like the things that they've done and said. Well, not done, because this is mainly vocal communication. So, but I mean, shit, that could be significant too. Whatever they did, believe it. Trust it. You seen their true colors? Don't let that go over your head. Because they meant what they said. They meant what they said. Take it how it resonates. KK is significant. This person could have the letter K in their name. Somebody who is racist maybe could be significant. Because now I'm seeing KKK. The letters J could be significant. J or K or A. Maybe they can have these letters in their name. Jack. High school. Yeah. Wow. Solid foundations came out in the reverse. I was just speaking about building on something, solid foundation, etc. That shit ended up coming out in reverse, honey. So it's given, they really be all talk. Selling you a dream. Maybe some of these people be thinking they gonna live up to what the hell they be saying, but it don't be happening. This the 8 of diamonds. Yeah. Be time to working on something. Paying attention to detail. Solid foundations. Build solid foundations, okay? Build relationships on solid foundations. If you need to be friends first, be mindful of love bombing people or you getting love bombed. Okay, take things slow and steady. The best relationship you can have in the world is one with yourself. Stop trying to get friends and lovers and men relationships with family members. Like, let it go, let it be, let shit be how it is. A lot of times you operating in this divine energy, so if shit ain't working out, I mean, yeah, we can take our own accountability for maybe whatever we have done, how we showed up, whatever. But at the end of the day, you also need to hold other people accountable, because if they have these long-term issues or these like baggage, and they not the smarter choice. See, maybe you love these people and they love you in their own way, but it don't seem like they're the healthy or smartest choice. But this other individual, I don't know who energy this is, because it can really be anybody's. And you know, sometimes people, they develop into a better energy, but shit, I never seen it. So that's why I feel like this could be like a new energy, past life energy. Because when I see the Ace of Hearts, I think of a renewal. So a lot of times it doesn't have to be new people, but it for sure can be new friends, new lover. But this connection wasn't built on solid foundation. Maybe it was built on faulty foundation. Because something wasn't worked on, or maybe this person didn't work on something. We got, I believe in love because of you. And romantic offers on the back. So, wow. It says, you are my dream girl. So, you're someone's dream girl. It says, I believe in love because of you. You are my dream girl. This person wants to offer you some type of romantic offer. Some of these people want to engage, ask you to be their girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, friend. You may even have somebody who has their eye on you and wants to offer you something, but you may not be aware of it. And I don't know why I heard they may not be aware of it either. Damn. What the hell? Bruh. And then I had... It's given... No, they like me. They just don't know it yet. They just don't see it yet. Like one of those, like... Somebody real delusional. I think it's this person. But hey. It could be anybody here. Date night. Maybe when you guys had a date night, it was like a burden. It was filled with burden or stress. Damn, y'all couldn't even have a good time? Y'all couldn't even just be in a relationship for real? Do relationship shit without arguing or being stressed or something? But some of y'all are going to be going on a date. Substances are significant. This says K5, but I thought of K2. I don't know what that is, though. But I'll be hearing people talk about it. And I know it's a substance or something like that. We got Leo energy out here with the 10 of Swords. See, this was very painful. Whatever y'all experienced was something extremely painful. It possibly caused you some type of ego death, some type of insecurity. Maybe this made you want to seek attention from other people. So, did this person make you not feel seen? Like you was that girl or that guy or something? You supposed to know that already. Leo and Virgo. Ex-fiance. Somebody feels like you are the one for them. They said this is love, not lust. And a lot of you guys are attracting connections that is filled with love and not lust. It says, I want your hands on my body. So some of these people, they could possibly be like sexually attracted to you. There could be some sexual chemistry, but they're not like a lust demon. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just all about that for some of you guys. It says, you are so strong. I look up to you. Damn. Damn. It says, I would die for you. What the hell? Because I ain't dying for nobody, honey. Like, I don't know. I think I probably would have caught myself before in the past. Love somebody that much. I don't know. I got my damn memory is so, I can't even remember my life, honey. So I couldn't even tell you how I was feeling. But somebody said I would die for you. Damn. But like I said, you can also match these energies like from past people to new people as well, even if you haven't met the new people. Because some of these people, you're attracting people who are of love and not lust, and people who genuinely love you and care for you. They'll protect you, they'll die for you, etc. But maybe y'all got people from your past, or this person from your past who's also like, man, maybe they could have said this to you before, because it's in quotation marks. It says they don't have your best interest at heart. Wow. We could be talking about more than one person. This is the 10 of, this could be family. Somebody of your family, at least 10 people possibly. It doesn't have to be. It could just be family. Or something tied to some lump sum of money. They don't have your best interest at heart. But this can also be talking about this person who be apportioning blame, who you in no contact with. Oh, okay, so a lot of you guys, this doesn't have to just be a romantic connection. Platonic connections, romantic connections are significant. Yeah, names with M. We got heal coming out. And it's coming out 4 times. Just say heal, 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 heal. So maybe somebody's steady getting these signs or whatever to heal. Yeah, it's because y'all been very resilient on this journey. And it's like every time a challenge and some problems or whatever arises in your life, you kept pushing forward. Even in the midst of being extremely, feeling so much pain and hurt, etc. It's like you didn't get no break. It's no break in life. And a lot of times it was no break to all of the stuff that y'all was going through. Some of y'all was going through stuff back to back to the point to where you like, well, damn. You was possibly expecting more things to happen, but like to go wrong or whatever the case may be. Your energy is very drained. You could be currently injured right now. A cast or band-aids or something like that could be significant. Or you could still just be hurt, but you're still pushing through as a person who's currently heartbroken. But you are being encouraged to heal. I'm thinking of this song by Tyrese. You bring out the best in me, best in me, 'cause you are the best, baby. Hey, if I shall do it again. Best of me. On this card it says you bring out the best in me. And on the back it says wants to spend a lifetime with you. So this person could have told you that you bring out the best in them. They didn't have to, but it's in quotations. But this person wants to spend a lifetime with you. Thank you for the feedback, Veronica, as well as the follow. All right, it says, you're the one for me. This person could have told you that, or they didn't have to tell you this, but it says, I thought of, y'all brace yourselves for this, because this is a bit not PG-13. All right. I've thought of, I can't even say it. Oh my gosh. I've thought of climaxing inside of you, but I didn't. Okay, I thought of coming inside of you, but I didn't. It also says, or vice versa. Just apply to how it fits. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I don't got time for that. I don't got time. Like, what the hell? It says, let's make this work. This person could have told you this. It says, I don't want anything from you. Let me cater to you. See, they talk a big game. They do all of that. But it's like, you literally don't live up to none of that shit. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, that's the crazy thing. So some of these people thought about releasing up in you. If you're a woman, they probably thought about just releasing on up in you, getting you pregnant, all that. Maybe if you the woman in this situation, you probably thought of like letting this person do that. You probably was finna hit that. See, this too much for me, honey. I'm in abstinence. I don't want to talk about nothing with SEX, honey. It's damn. It says congrats, baby, on the way. Hold on, I'm in your business. Hold on. So some of y'all, you could have gotten pregnant by this person, but maybe you had a miscarriage or something. Maybe you had an abortion. You know, that happens, right? Some of y'all who did have a baby by this person, it probably wasn't a congratulations for real. It probably was like, oh, I'm pregnant. And somebody was like, congratulations. And you like, thanks, I guess. Like, it wasn't really a congratulations for you. So something new is coming in, but you got somebody who's addicted to you, protective over you, Remember how I just said this is too much? I literally said that. It's in quotations and it says this is too much. Somebody could have said this is too much. Maybe you feel like something was too much. This connection was short term for a lot of you guys. I'm seeing yes again. It says you're my wife. It's coming out in the reverse. So maybe this person didn't treat you like one. Maybe they didn't act like it. Because some of y'all, you dead ass could have been married to them. Or maybe you didn't get that far. Maybe you was just engaged. You're my wife. I got feelings too. Bear with me, please. Some of these people could have been putting their problems onto you. Like shit that wasn't your responsibility. Karaoke could be significant. Maybe y'all did karaoke together. Maybe you sing or they sing. Y'all sung together. It says, don't ever leave me. This is in quotations as well. So this person could have told you this. It doesn't have to be verbatim. It could be over the lines. Hi, welcome back. They said, don't ever leave me. And I'm thinking of that. Don't leave me, girl. You can stay with me tonight. All right, it says they're gossiping about you. It's coming out with the 3 of Hearts. Damn. Oh. Wait, where Taurus at? Where Taurus energy? Because I could have sworn I just seen the 3 of with Taurus energy. Okay, I'm probably not tripping. They could be gossiping about you guys, considering some type of pain. And gossip, it don't have to be in a negative way. They could just be talking about you. But usually when I think of gossip, I think of people being messy and everything else. So maybe somebody could be gossiping about you, your relationship with this person, etc. Remind you, it doesn't have to just be one person talking about one person. This could be many people, and it doesn't have to just be romantic counterparts or connections that you've experienced. It can also be platonic connections, family, friends, business. Ten. 222. Some of y'all could have started blaming y'allself. I'm telling you, that's the gaslighting, the manipulation. There was nothing wrong with you. You didn't do nothing wrong. We got angel numbers. You could be seeing angel numbers. I mean, who isn't, right? We always seeing some angel numbers. All right, this is the 2 of Hearts. Ooh, you could be getting you could be seeing angel numbers that signify romance or love. Maybe this person is sending you some telepathically or energetically, sending you some type of energy. It says focus on you. Not focus on the new love. Not focus on the past love. Not focus on anything but you. This is coming out with the 9 of Diamonds, which talks about independent wealth, enjoying the fruits of your labor, etc. So focus on you. Focus on being independent, especially independently wealthy. You can possibly already be in that energy. If you know that you're already in that energy, then okay. You're already in that energy, sis. Ooh, new person. Told you. Confirmation. So you got a past person, you got a new person. We got the 5 of Hearts coming out with this new person energy. So be mindful, because not every opportunity is the one that you should take. Because sometimes you can have people that's presenting themselves, coming to your energy, but that don't mean that they're the one for you. Don't mistake somebody for a soulmate or for somebody who's like all of this stuff, okay? Be mindful, because people, there's always new people coming into your life, but maybe this person could have even tried to show up as a new person, but they just caused more heartbreak. Y'all are grieving, mourning. It says this person is no good. On the inside, they got some work that they need to do. Somebody could have did a love spell. This person could have told you that you take their pain away or said something of the sort. You most definitely do. But you ain't here to take somebody's pain away. They gotta heal that shit. Don't leave. Don't leave me, girl. We got not aware. There could be something that you're not aware of, or maybe you were dealing with somebody who wasn't aware. They possibly didn't have an awakening. They possibly weren't spiritual, whatever the case may be. They were aware of their wrongdoings, though. That's one thing they were aware of, but... And then it's coming out with the Eight of Swords, which talks about self-limiting beliefs. Maybe some of these people weren't aware of their own energy that was hindering to themselves and their relationship. This could have been somebody who was like in their head, living in their head rent-free, but also limiting. They had self-limiting beliefs that they possibly weren't aware of. So yeah, this person for sure is just walking around in life blind. And I feel like y'all helped them believe in love. And you may have woken them up as much as you could, but not even a beautiful being like you could fill that void for somebody. Not even somebody as perfect as self, as God and Goddess energy. It's like people got to do the work. They can't be using you to make them feel better in life, because, I mean, they just mesmerized. They just in love. But the thing is, that's one thing. That's not a form of healing, though. It can be. Can be to an extent. But now, I don't know what's going on with that. Look, you went from good girl to bad girl. Bad gal. Riri is significant. This coming out with the Five of Wands. Maybe you had some arguments. Maybe you put them hands on that person. Maybe you told somebody about themselves. Maybe you started standing head to head with another person. Okay? But it says good girl going bad. You went from good girl to baddie. Maybe some of you guys glowed up, or maybe some people felt like you glowed up. But yeah, you in this good girl going bad energy. It says, I could never use you. I value you. This could have been something that they've said to you, or something along the lines. It says, I will beg and plead to keep you, baby. This could be somebody who calls you nicknames like baby and stuff like that. It says, I will beg and plead to keep you, baby. That is also in quotation. So this could have been something they said or something along the lines, okay? It says, so addicted to you on the back. Yeah, see, when people are addicted, that's not flattering. When people need to heal and they're just like a danger to society, okay? That's not cute. See, we can't even chuckle or put a smile on our face. Some of y'all probably can, but I know for sure I couldn't, because it's like, what? I made this post that said, don't be flattered by toxic shit, babe. They stalking you. They addicted. That's not as cute as we used to think it was. Look, confirmation. It says this is a time for self. And it came out with plenty of fish in the sea and twin flame. For some of y'all who feel like, oh, that's my twin flame. We're supposed to be together. We'll be together. Babe, do you know how many people exist on this planet? Twin flames is a belief system. It's not something that you even know is true or not. So, I'm going to need you. Okay? I'm going to need you. Let me tell you. Sometimes them beliefs for sure be holding people back for sure. But yeah, this is a time for self. This can even be a time for you to like step outside of your comfort zone, take initiative into a leadership role. It's time to stop being in the back. All right? Some of y'all know that this is a time for self. You possibly already received the clarity. Be mindful of illusions and distractions. Child, they done came out with twin karmic. Oh my goodness. Never heard of it, babe. Yeah, this is time to go after your dreams. Hello? It's my dream life. Hi. It's giving that, okay? The other one, he like, hello? Thinking it's gonna be you. Whole time you didn't answer the call of it's my dream life. Oh my gosh. They call is more like, what my motherfucking money? Cause the devil gotta come and collect. Karma is here, love. They can't escape that. You can feel bad and sorry for this person and love them all you want, but this is balance, you know. Karma gotta serve, you know. Slay queen. Karma gotta serve. You okay? Okay, anyways. I know you lying. Some of y'all want these people to get karma. I'm not about to play. Like, yeah, your life finna be fucked up. I can't wait. Yeah, y'all attracting somebody who's not emotionally immature. But y'all was for sure dealing with people who were emotionally immature. Y'all could have been dating a man who was in his feminine energy. Okay? And we all have feminine and masculine, but I ain't talking about the divine kind, y'all. I ain't talking about the good kind. I'm talking about the bitch kind. Y'all was dating men who was just bitches. Shit, you probably even called them that. Why you acting like a bitch? Maybe some of them called you that. Maybe some of these people took you out of your element, took you out of your queen energy. And see, we don't have to point the finger at them, which I'm not doing. You know, a lot of times we can take accountability for our own energy. Because how did you attract this person in your energy? Is it because you lacked something within yourself? Is it because you possibly rushed into the connection before getting to know people? Like a lot of times, instead of pointing a finger and victimizing and all this stuff, just make it make sense and do the work that you need to do. People don't come into your life or really come into the world knowing or wishing to be the most hated person in the world. People start off as babies, innocent, pure, etc. Don't hold grudges. Don't have resentment. That's not doing nothing for you. And at the end of the day, you can't be taking stuff personal in this life. People be having demons. That's how you got to look at it. It's entities attached to their. So just look at it like they ain't even in their own driver's seat navigating their life. It's a dark spirit on them. That's why these people be indulging in alcohol, and that's possibly what make it worse. Some of these people made y'all feel like insecure. I don't know if I said that already. I know when that hotline bling, it can only mean one thing. Some of y'all knew when y'all phone was ringing, it was this person. Okay? Maybe they feel like that with you. If they got a phone call, they probably thought it was y'all. King of Pentacles. Somebody who preoccupied with financial matters. Or it could be pretty wealthy. All right. Ooh. I know in that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. That's Drake. Hotline bling. Confirm this king of pentacles with this hotline bling energy. It says be patient. Maybe this is an opportunity. It says 7 of Pentacles. Okay. It's funny that I wrote be patient on the 7 of Pentacles. Because the 7 of Pentacles talks about patience, for sure. Needing patience. So, yeah, this person, they soul is a bit... Child, they got a lot of problems. They probably the problem child. But they coming up as no good. Not aware, no good. Addicted to you. Damn. And then you got this other person who you probably didn't meet yet because they say new person. I don't even need to say much. Just think of true love. Just think of top tier energy. That's this new person. Now, this may not be the next person that try to come into your life and offer you something. You got to be mindful. But this person for sure could be new. And they could be wealthy. It don't have to be financially. It can be, though. It can be. But it also can be in the form of wisdom. Okay? And then I'm picking up on emotional intelligence. So y'all going from dealing with emotional immature to dealing with emotion, or to connecting with emotionally intelligent people who had the potential to be a business partner with you, but it can never exceed to that or come to that. And then you attracting a person who you actually can be business partners with, and who it can actually happen with. And then I'm hearing, I don't wanna play no games. Fuck around, give you my last name. Chris Breezy. I make them do it. That hotline is blinging. Or it will be. The letters S, T, STUVWXYZ. Letters S through Z is significant. It says take action. Maybe somebody is wanting to take action towards you and they're going to. Or maybe this is you encouraged to take action, especially when it comes to your new life, your dreams, your goals, aspirations. All right? Somebody wants to be your lover. This could be a past person or it could be a new person. They want to offer you something and they want it to be love. Now, this new person, they're going to do it the right way. Y'all probably end up being friends first. They're not going to love bomb you or nothing like that. Affirmations are significant. Yeah, this is going to be somebody that respects you. They're not going to be anything like your ex. Or this whoever this trash is. Oops, did I say that? Whoever these platonic, romantic, whatever connections is that was pretty boo-boo. Yeah. This new person is not going to be anything like them. They're not going to remind you of them. Shit, you're not even going to miss them when this person come in your energy. It says, if you leave, I'll be here still. I can't see myself with anybody else but you. This could be something that this person told you before. Don't leave me, girl. Yeah, you attracting somebody who's loyal, because you loyal. Somebody may end up resenting you for that. Or there's some resentment that exists. Maybe you have resentment towards this person. Maybe they have resentment towards you. It says, I am not a cheater. This person could have said this On the back, it says, I'm a grown man or woman. I don't care for hoes. That's also something they could have said, whether it was separately or not, but, or maybe they could have just insinuated this. It doesn't have to be verbatim. I don't, what's that song? I don't give a hoe. For others of y'all, this is this new person. Like, baby, I'm a grown man. I don't care for none of that. Alright, man, I'm a grown woman. I don't got no goddamn roster. Roster pasta. Pasta. They like pasta. You like pasta. You cook some pasta. They cook some pasta for you. Then I thought of Hamburger Helper, y'all. It says, I reject them for you. I love you. And it's also coming out in the reverse. So maybe this could have been something that somebody said, but maybe that wasn't 100% true for some of y'all. All right? But it says, I reject them for you. I love you. You really could have turned this person from sad.com to happy. They was sad boy, mad boy. You didn't turn their ass to lover boy, lover girl. They are not heartbroken when they're in your energy. And you didn't even break their heart. They usually possibly be expecting themselves to be hurt. So y'all exceeded their expectations. They can't imagine life without you. Maybe they possibly thought about it before. Or maybe they had to experience, like with y'all being in no contact, of course, so they actually had to see and feel this experience without living life with you and doing life with you. And now they probably so burdened and like, man, I can't do this. I need my baby back. It says, I'm all man. I'm not on the DL. Somebody steady trying to say they a man. Like, Nick, who are you trying to persuade? Me or you? But yeah, somebody could have said this to you. I'm all man. I'm not on the DL. Maybe some of y'all thought they were on the DL, honey. Damn. Not you thought they was gay. Secretly. Take care, it resonates. All the messages don't have to resonate for you, honey. These messages are not for anyone in particular. I advise you to get your own message, your own personal. 456 is coming out. It says, do you still love me? This person probably asked you this or said this before. Maybe they just feel that way. Okay, it says, life is better with you in it. Facts. This is also confirmation from like outside of this person's situation, whatever. Confirmation that life is better with you in it. Do you not know who you are? Like literally, people, I'm going to just keep it at that. Life is better with you in it. Scorpio energy could be significant. A misunderstanding with a Scorpio could be significant. Misunderstanding, some type of betrayal. Misunderstanding. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It said, I'm outside. Some of y'all outside, honey. Y'all could have been dealing with a mama's boy. I'm seeing Libra energy come out as well. And then it says this person is trustworthy. So that new person most definitely is trustworthy. If this is talking about this old energy, I already got the complete opposite when it came to this person. So maybe y'all was iffy on this connection. Like maybe it wasn't as secure. It says, we got history. This person could have said this to you. And then on the back it says, be my Valentine. Some of these people are, yeah, February, Valentine's Day, significant. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August is significant. It says this person is not changing. Wow. Confirmation. Well, that should, at least you can finally move forward now. Because I know, you know how sometimes you probably be on TikTok, and if you used to seeing readings, then your algorithm will probably be filled with readings. And sometimes you will probably feel confused because you will probably see a reading that says something about this person and how things could seem promising. But that's the thing when you're dealing with collectives. You can't always take every single message for yourself. If it seems like it's contradicting your own knowing, beliefs, etc., keep that in mind, okay? But confirmation, this person is not changing. And that may be heartbreaking for some of you guys. Even with you in no contact and trying to move forward or moving forward, it's like maybe some of y'all wish that y'all could have been with this person or wish that they would have changed because you did love them. She talking about, I skipped those. Yeah, earth sign is in the reverse. See, you know how earth sign energy is usually the sensual, grounded, cool, calm, collected, natured energy. So it's given these people weren't even, like, if they were Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, which is usually those type of energies, they as probably came off the opposite of their sign. Like, you would probably hear somebody say, oh yeah, I'm an earth sign. You'd be like, you an earth sign? I thought you were fire at least. Show goofy ass. Also, the opposite of earth could be significant. Maybe so non-grounded, non-sensual, non-cool, calm, collected. It says, you bring light to my darkness. This person could have told you this. And it also says, let's be friends. So somebody could have told you this as well. I'm getting friend zone. Maybe you friend zone there. Ooh, I just spoke on fire sign. Yeah, they ass don't even act like they damn sun sign. I mean, we have many signs, shit, but they ain't giving sun sign. But Aries, Leo, and Sag is significant. It's also on the Ace of Wands here, which talks about new beginnings, fresh starts, a spark. One. 11 is significant. It says, take a look in the mirror. That can even be just acknowledging your beauty, appreciating your beauty, or that could literally just be taking accountability, looking in the mirror, doing the shadow work, you know, however it resonates for you. It says, I am proud of you, and it's also coming out in the reverse. It says, you are so sweet and pure, and that's coming out in the reverse. Somebody could have told you that they are so proud of you, or they could have told you that you're so sweet and pure. Maybe they was just trying to butter you up for some of y'all. Yeah, we got low vibration on the back. Illusions. This person could have been lazy. They could have been passionate about you. I'm seeing outside. Take that how it resonates. Some of y'all could probably look at that as, oh, they outside. Or, you know, looking at outside as in nature, actual outdoors, instead of metaphorically. And it also says, I'm coming towards you. So this person for sure could be coming towards you. Knight of Swords. Oh, they may be coming real quick, honey. They probably in their head about it, not giving it any type of thought. They could be the type to rush into things, don't think about shit. We got extrovert coming out in the reverse. So some of y'all, you could be a extrovert. This person could be an introvert, or just take it how it fits. Four of Diamonds again. See, when you release certain things, this is going to help you come back into feeling like yourself. Fallen angels, devil or dark energy with the Ace of Clubs. Yeah. It's most definitely giving demonic. It says devil or dark energy. Somebody could have did some type of dark magic. It says rich, promotion, new money, big bank. Her. This could be your energy or this new person's energy that you're going to be connecting with. Be patient on this because this may not be something that comes in that quickly. All right? Look, short term. Let your guard down. Karma. Yeah, see, some of y'all, you let your guard down in a situation that ended up just being short term, and you possibly ended up getting karma. And karma is just cause and effect, right? Which brings forth consequences. So if you did something that possibly wasn't the best choice, I mean, you live and you learn. If you didn't know any better, I mean, you gotta bump your head, right? That's the only way to do it. It says wrong time, right person. Breaking curses. Take action. Something new is coming in. So maybe in your mind you feel like it was the wrong time but right person, or maybe that's them, or maybe this is confirmation that this was the wrong time but right person. Just take how it resonates for you. That message may not be for everybody, especially if y'all dealt with somebody who was extremely, like, you know, or not even extremely, but coming out with this certain energy like this. They say, you know, people change, but I never seen nobody change in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, me being who I am, I didn't have to change. I didn't have to apologize to people and say, I'll do better. You know what I'm saying? So if people have to do all that, the people who be in that type of energy, I never really end up seeing them change. And a lot of times, people know that people end up changing when it's too late, which is when you leave, you know? Shit, when you don't leave, ain't no change happening. You like, damn, I had to leave for real for you to change, bro? At this point in time, we ain't even gonna be together because you didn't fell out of love with a person. They didn't beat you while you was down. That's not love. The hell? I'm steady thinking of that. What the hell he? What the hell he on? What the hell he on? What the hell he on? That's probably that's this ex-lover's anthem. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, LeBron James? Maybe this could be somebody who wasn't into sports like that. I mean, they could have been. If they was, it possibly was basketball, but it don't have to be. What the hell? What the heliante? Gospel energy or religious energy is what I meant to say. Gospel music. What the hell? What the heliante? Some of y'all could have laughed at this in this person's face. Maybe this person is a literal joke. Some of y'all, you probably have to take some deep breaths with this motherfucker. Truly stressed. Damn. Nine, nine, nine. You could be seeing 999. That person said, let's build together. Build on what, buddy? You need to work on some things within yourself before you try to build with any goddamn body. Like, what you mean? Let's build, let's work, let's do this. What you mean, bro? You can't even spell that. Yeah, y'all in y'all solitude. This could have been somebody who you moved in with. Or maybe that was the plan. Have a family, build up wealth, move in together, marriage, you know. But there was trouble in paradise. It says, you embarrassed me. It's coming out with a 10 of hearts. See, you probably thought you could brag on this person, that this was going to be a happily ever after the whole time. They didn't embarrass you. Maybe these people felt embarrassed by you. Yeah, see, somebody could have reacted off of haste. Movement of haste. It says this is not working out. Yeah. See, some of y'all, you became like in this Two of Swords energy. Like maybe you were just conflicted. Like, yeah, I have love for them. Yeah, they have certain good traits, but they also have bad ones. Da-da-da. This person was low-key a distraction. Distraction from your goals, dreams, you know, big things. It says admirer, and it's coming out in the reverse. So maybe this person, it was like a love-hate relationship. Maybe they didn't like you, but they loved you. Maybe that's how you felt. Maybe you no longer like this person, no longer want to offer them anything or want to accept an offer from them. I'm also seeing revenge. Somebody could be in this head over heart energy, wanting revenge or thinking about it. 012 could be very significant. 1010 again. JK, Jack in the Box. Just kidding. Pranks. It's giving you thought. It says move your feet, lose your seat. Shit, y'all, it's given when y'all moving forward from somebody, that mean you free to talk to who you want to talk to. Some of y'all like, shit, move your feet, lose your seat. Here, we ain't in each other energy, and I want to talk to somebody or they want to talk to me. Hey, look, yeah, this person had baggage. They was coming in. That's why you weren't able to build on solid foundation, because they have baggage. And it says, I want to see other people. Maybe this person wanted to see other people. Maybe you want to see other people. You want new love. Either you wanted this person to come in differently, change behavior, healthy love, etc. Or you want actual new love, new connections. You tired of the fake family, friends, and sleeping with the enemy in your love life. You could be keeping some secrets, or this person could be keeping some secrets. These secrets may slip up in the form of communication, quick, fast communication. Maybe somebody gonna be talking too quick or something. Maybe that's what happened. It says sexually active. Somebody's sexually active, or maybe this was someone who you were sexually active with. Somebody was having sex for finances. Yeah. It say it's over. Trouble in paradise. Rejection. Somebody could have been tricking as well. This person could be blocked. It says, I am blocked. It's coming out with the 9 of Hearts. You were somebody's wish fulfillment. And maybe you thought this person was your wish fulfillment. Now they on the block list. Look, we got sad. It is sad. But it's actually coming out in the reverse. So maybe some of y'all are not as sad anymore. Or maybe you're more mad than sad. Or yeah, some of y'all are still sad. And that's because in actuality, you were just wasting your time with this person. And I don't really tell people like you ever wasting your time for real. Like you live, you learn, whatever. But it was given when it came to connecting with this person, it was a waste of time. Like it wasn't anything, like nothing was going to really come from it. But here they go talking about I'll be back. Or maybe they thought you were coming back. And now it's starting to look like you ain't coming back. This could have been somebody with wandering eyes. Somebody single and not looking. Something was a dead end. Yeah, somebody's still in pain. You still in pain? You've been in pain for a while. Y'all dealing with somebody who can't be alone. Maybe that's your energy. Seeing obstacles, confused, twilight zone. Somebody could have been torn in between two different people. And I'm seeing I am tired. Y'all just went through like too much in y'all love life. And I feel like y'all just tired at this point. But you got somebody who's interested in you. Sex, toys are significant. I'm seeing family, love at first sight, complicated, clean slate, I love you, and I moved on. Damn. It's given by the time this person come back around, shit, you've been moved on already. Maybe with a new person in your energy, or maybe just you don't want whatever they're trying to offer you. So yeah, y'all attracting something new and better. Just keep moving forward if that's something you really want. Because please know that you can receive better. Like, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You don't have to just limit yourself to this person or to people of your past. Like, there's so many people in the world, and you have a whole life ahead of you. The world is your oyster. Like, live. Get to know yourself. Hell, you didn't come in the world to really just... It ain't about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else making you happy or this, and that. Having connections. Connections is cool, especially when they're healthy and supportive. But, yeah, you got this personal right here. You got some dreams and goals that you been needing to tend to. Deuces. Some of y'all said deuces. Y'all fed up. Cutting ties. Walking away. Something about broken mirrors could be significant. Addictions. Roller coaster. Yeah, this situation was up and down. Filled with addictions. This was most definitely a toxic connection. It takes two for it to become that way, but... Alright, it says unfinished business. You could have unfinished business with this person. They could feel like vice versa. I'm seeing proposal. Someone wants to offer you something. They said they not done. They still in love, honey. They said, I still like you. I still love you. We have unfinished business. It says forgiveness and reconciliation. Forgiveness Maybe for some of y'all, you need to forgive, or this person is still going to be like in your energy. Even if you're not physically in each other's energy. All right, this person could have been controlling. All right, this was somebody who needed to be right all the time. Most definitely a possessive, jealous lover. And if this is your energy, just apply it like that. All right, we got hurting, yeah. This person could be hurting that you're walking away, or they could be crying, they could be depressed, experiencing pain and sorrow. Or this could be your energy. I'm seeing a woman here. So a woman, or maybe a man, is operating from his feminine energy. But either sometimes it's your energy or somebody else's, or it's both. So just take it how it resonates. We got Up in the Air. Then I'm getting that song Put It on the Floor by Lotto. I mean, the feature with Cardi B could be significant too. But it's coming out in the reverse. Usually reversals are the opposite or the shadow aspect of a card. It says not able to make solid plans, flighty, ungrounded. And I remember earlier, I don't know if that was a different collective, and it was like, it said my inability to make a choice. I'm sorry that my inability to make a choice hinders you. It was something. Something seemed just up in the air. But if this is its opposite energy, then it's the complete opposite. Shadow energy is like possibly like the more negative side or darker side of that energy while it's still in its upright position. We got escape. Some of y'all literally could have escaped the situation. Some of y'all are possibly still in the connection and you're being encouraged to escape it. It says love is an emotional escape for you. Be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons. Yeah, so that's vice versa, even when it comes to them. Like, are you connected with this person because they make you, they feel this void for you, etc.? Therefore, you're not really facing things, doing what you need to do, working on things within yourself, because this person, they take your pain away, they put a smile on your face, da-da-da. And this could be your energy as well. Love could be an emotional escape for you. And that's something that you're going to have to turn a weakness into a strength, because you don't want to be in that energy. Anything you know you need to deal with and tend to, you need to make sure you do it, because it's going to come back every time. It ain't going to be dealt with. You will be 50 with the same issue that you should have healed when you was 20. So, yeah, babe. Time heals, but it don't work like that. We got crumbling. Somebody could have worked at some type of construction site, somewhere where they had to wear like some type of hard hat or something, warehouse work or something. It says what you built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. Yeah, some of y'all, you was invested in this connection, committed, all of that. And it's like, next thing you know, it's like it started tumbling down. But your spiritual team, like, we understand, we see. But you have the strength to build anew. Rebuild yourself, rebrand, and reconnect. Well, not reconnect with this person, but, you know, someone new. It says adrift, and it's coming out in reverse. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. See, this could have been somebody energy originally. Like, it's giving player energy, Knight of Wands. And I feel like you turn somebody from player to, I'm a one-woman man. Vice versa. Maybe this person wasn't willing to settle down, or they had commitment issues or something. And now it's like they want to commit now. For others of y'all, it's not reversal at all. It's still upright. Somebody wasn't willing to settle down. Maybe that's you. Maybe you in this energy where you like, nah, babe, I ain't willing to settle down with you, babe. I don't want the kids or the marriage with you, honey. This could have been somebody who hygiene wasn't the best. Whether that was breath, bodily odor, Especially that ass, honey. You need to clean that ass. Anyways, it says drowning and it's coming out in the reverse. Some of you guys could be healing though. Like maybe you still feel some type of pain from this. Maybe you still hurt. You still will cry to this day. But I don't feel like you as hurt as you used to be. For some of you, it says you are going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. Mind you, it could be the complete opposite, especially since it came out in the reverse. All right. It says no contact and devilish. So it's good that you're in no contact with them. Some of y'all are encouraged to be in no contact with these people because trouble follows them around. They be getting tempted by things, or maybe their energy is tempting. Maybe they have an addictive charm. Maybe this could be your energy. But I'm seeing that you block someone, or you just cut off all communication, or you're giving them like the silent treatment. Something about your third eye or their third eye could be significant, or something with the head or headaches. A stubborn energy could be significant. Y'all possibly was compromising in this connection. Making amends. Which, of course, if you operate in like a healthier energy or a better energy, then there could be positive outcomes. Maybe you expected a positive outcome. Maybe they expect that with you. We got bossy, selfish, and inflexible. Some of y'all was standing y'all ground when it came to the things you were demanding or wanting out of the connection. But when y'all got together, this most definitely was a deadly combo. And maybe y'all was even in some type of public eye to where other people could see that this was a deadly combo. Like when y'all get together, it will be very dangerous. Because y'all trigger each other. So it was like a very explosive dynamic. Y'all could really kill each other low-key. For some reason, there's a gun here with a lot of bullets. And then it says, for spotlight, it says limelight, audience, self-absorbed. And then it says dangerous when together, triggering, explosive. Maybe y'all needed to get a light shined on different things. Yeah, see, vicious cycle. It says pattern of relationship issues, bad habits, no-win situation. Damn. And we got the ex. So your ex, their ex, or this is an ex, could be significant. It says unfaithful, love triangle, ex in question. This person could be doing something in a routine way, or maybe you are. All right, it says planning. The month of January could be significant. But it's pretty much too little too late. They're planning on texting you, calling you, or meeting up with you or something, but I feel like now isn't the best time. It says bad timing, and I feel like that's because it's just really too little too late. Some of y'all are going to be taken by the time this person try to come back around, or y'all are going to be in this energy where you're just not ready to love again, especially specifically this person. You know how, like, somebody could be a cop and, like, certain things that they experience on the job can become traumatizing or whatever? I don't know if that resonates in some type of way, whether it's a job or the connection itself, but that's significant. Somebody desires you and they want to start over. They see how high value you are and they actually want to make it rain. Either they want to lap dance, they want to see you dance, honey, or they want to just drop that bag on you. Some of y'all are literally just manifesting abundance, okay? Whatever legal matters you got going on is going in your favor. I'm seeing you receive some type of unexpected money. See, you the empress. You somebody who's beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. You could be getting a promotion, or you could be an entrepreneur. But it's like, even being in all of this energy, people desiring you, which, of course, we don't have to look at that as top tier or anything. I feel like after all of that, you guys still somewhat feel kind of empty. If this is not your energy, this is somebody else. Like, of course, I wouldn't blame them for feeling that way, because if you fumble a divine feminine or divine masculine, shit, I'll be fucked up too. I'll be feeling empty too. Not somebody in this energy, like, it's worth the wait. Or this can be confirmation that it's worth the wait to find true happiness. And remember, you can't find this outside of yourself. You have to provide yourself with inner peace, and, you know, you have to be happy on your own, etc. Why wouldn't you want to anyway? We don't want any weaknesses attached to our energy. If we still have the potential to people please and be in this desperado energy, etc., and we still got some work to do, huh? But it says the truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find happiness. So some of y'all, you can't even lie to yourself. Like, it's just not working. It's just not working. Some of y'all was possibly contemplating. You couldn't decide yes or no when it came to this. Like, you had decisions, choices that you were unsure about. This person has deep emotions, secretly in love. But they could have been hiding their true feelings. They could have came off cold and detached. They most definitely could have a secret past, like some type of skeletons in their closet. Or they could be the type of person that don't be telling the full story. They could also be regretting things with you, reminiscing, missing you. They could be looking at y'all pictures. All right, this could have been somebody who had good and bad aspects. Okay, maybe that's why part of y'all was confused. But I feel like now you're coming into this energy where you're loving you, taking back control of your life, and going this route, you're going to finally be happy. And some of y'all, you already started taking this approach, cutting people off, doing this, doing that. And now you're finally being happy because you're loving yourself, right? I'm seeing temptation, always busy, kept you waiting, many unexpressed emotions, time bomb, holding back, playing with your emotions. It's insincere, not who you think. Somebody could have been a late bloomer as well. Maybe there was some type of age gap, or somebody was just immature. It says attitude out of sync, needs more time. Anyways, it says ending it and moving on. Trying again. It's like right when you coming into this new version of yourself, this new life, etc., now the ex is back. And this could be confirmation that right when you start stepping into this newer version of you and better you and healing, next thing you know, your ex gonna pop back up. This is somebody who's possibly like a show-off. They need to prove themselves. They could be somebody who's insecure, an exhibitionist. Remember, this doesn't have to just be romantic connections, and it doesn't have to just tie to one person. Shoot, 10 people could have possibly been talked about throughout this whole reading. It just depends on who you are, your life. But yeah, it says self-pleasure. This person could be pleasing themselves towards when they think about you, or when they look at certain pictures or something like that. They have sexual thoughts, intense feelings. They desire you. When they see you, it's like they can't keep their hands off you. Maybe some of these people, they hide it very good. Maybe they don't show you that. If you're not aware of that, or maybe that message is just not for you. Maybe this is you towards them for some of you guys. But yeah, false hope tries to sell you a pipe dream. No substance, evasive. That's why new love is coming in. You're going to have options. I'm seeing y'all get back on the market. I'm seeing y'all dating again. Just be mindful of distractions, though. Told y'all the best relationship you can have is one with yourself. But yeah, I feel like y'all just gonna be minding y'all business, drinking y'all tea, you know what I'm saying, minding your business. And you probably not even gonna be putting this out in the public eye. Probably just gonna be living. Your love life is possibly gonna be on the hush. Maybe you are coming into this energy where you're not committing yourself to just one person. This is a collective. If you want to get on the list, you can be the first one. Okay, $7.77 for a question. And I have 1 card spreads, 2 card spreads, 3 card spreads, 8 card spreads, which comes with oracles. That's $50. And then my other spreads are cheaper. All right, we got guilt. If you guys want to get on the list, just click the link in my bio and scroll all the way down to payment options. I have several. All right, so somebody wants to apologize, or maybe they want an apology. Maybe you're the one who feels guilty and still want an apology. Like, the energy is crazy. It could be very broad, but I'm seeing remorseful, ashamed. And I'm seeing toxic people exposed. Yeah, so maybe you didn't originally didn't even know that this person was toxic, but maybe the red flags could have been there. Maybe you just didn't really realize it. But it says addictions, bad advice, wrong crowd, fragile heart, too open, in danger of heartbreak. You could be a person that wears your heart on your sleeve. You have this huge heart. And maybe you being who you are, it makes it easier for people to see, oh, yeah, she'll be good to manipulate her. She da-da-da, because she's so nice. She's so this, she's so that. He's so this, he's so, right? So just be mindful of toxic people. You do have a fragile heart. A lot of times you be a little bit too open. When you're too open like that, you don't have boundaries, your heart on your sleeve, etc. This puts you in this space to become heartbroken, okay? So be mindful of that. But you got somebody who's thinking of you, and they're crying, they're experiencing nostalgia, they're missing you, they want to message you, they want to express how they feel. They're going through a lot. Like, I feel like these guys are, these people are going through, like, they could have lost their job. They're just going through chaos. Like, everything is crumbling in their life. This could be somebody who's unemployed, or they're going to be losing their job. I'm seeing broke, fired, and living beyond their means. Somebody who's bald could be significant. They can have facial hair. They don't have to. It says you're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. All right, you had people who was living a double life because they were a liar, filled with deception, having on a mask. Some of these people was in a whole nother relationship. All right, but I feel like these connections were a mirror. It was basically helping you. They were basically reflecting to you your issues, your own issues. Like, if you had insecurities, this person was going to reflect that back to you. And it doesn't mean, it's just given. They just, like, whatever they did, whatever the case may be, and it triggered you, this was just helping you see the things that you need to work on, etc. But a lot of times people, you do attract people who, like, mirror you. It says like attracts like. So, but I mean, y'all are moving forward, moving on. These people crying about you, missing you, and you on to bigger and better things. What's that song by her? I'm on to better things. I'm only doing shit that's gonna make me elevate. Pull up in that it's a to get back in that Alright, I'm pull a few more cards and then I'm outie, okay? If you guys want to get your own personal message, please let me know. Alright, any last messages here? Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. This is when it comes to love and life overall. All right, it says, I am afraid to contact you. But a lot of y'all, this is going to change soon. This person is going to stop being afraid because they just going to end up taking that leap of faith. Look, I told y'all they be in that Eight of Swords energy. But this is a person, this is self-imposed. This could be you or it could be them. But I know it's when it comes to love and relationships. It don't have to just strictly be towards that though, but them fears and worries, and that's just holding a person down, but they're keeping themselves in this, they're putting themselves in this energy because their own negative thinking or whatever the case may be. This person is, you or this person is just limited from certain thoughts, beliefs. Somebody about to do it while they scared, honey. They like, damn, I'm gonna reach out regardless. Yep. Two of Pentacles, balance. This could be talking about a financial situation or balancing out priorities. Maybe this person is making you a priority now, but it's a little bit too late, honey. Two different jobs could be significant, two sources of income. It says, I'm starting to understand our connection. They said they will wait on a sign from you. Hello. $7.77 is my question fee. If you guys cannot afford my prices, donation base is granted, which is anything that you are able to afford. We got the Magician on the back. Y'all cooking. I'm saying manifestation. Little do you know this person is manifesting you in their life. And little do you know that you have all the tools and resources that you need. All right? Whether that's to move forward, to get out of your head, to go after what you want to go after. Oh, shoot. I got some cards mixed up in here that don't belong in here, which is the clear quartz. It says divine connection. See, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all are manifesting a divine union. And that's because you've taken the necessary steps. You doing the healing work or whatever the case may be. Look at all these cards that's mixed up in here that do not belong. Look, we got spell work, confirmation. Somebody could have been doing some type of spell work, or maybe this person is doing some type of spell work so that you don't even come into this divine union, so that you can keep on being connected to them and with them. But you see straight through a lot of things. So whether people try to do magic, that's like a fly trying to take down a bull. Like, it's not happening, bruh. Tiger's eye could be significant, which is another energy of balance. Exactly. Balance is here. Balance is happening in the connection, regardless if y'all not together. Like, balance is being restored. Like, all right, it says put the fucking phone down. On the back, it says too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Therapy could be significant. All right. Got the Two of Cups. It says a loving exchange, companionship, mutual feelings, new partner, agreement, in sync. Babe, you in alignment with this new person. You are in alignment with this new person. You still got this other person that's pulling heavy on your energy. By any means, they're going to try to get you back. Somebody with the name Metamorphosis came in, which talks about change and everything. And remember, butterflies are significant. It says, what the hell? Remember I told you, what the hell? It says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. Child, only you know what this means. I can think of it in many ways, but you know your own life. If the message don't apply, let it fly, all right? On the back, it says, if you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. All right, this is the Rebel deck. It curses a little, all right? Yep, I'm seeing a new beginning, bruh. I'm seeing you get into your creativity, you letting go, you going after. Man, I'm seeing big changes, big opportunities, expansion. I'm seeing new jobs, promotions, new money, period. It's like once you started getting people out of your energy, you started picking up some type of momentum. You started getting your energy back because y'all wasn't entertaining no more energy vampires, and period, okay? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm about to get ready to head out of here. If you did miss the message, don't worry. It will be uploaded to my YouTube. All right, it says nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. And it says I knew exactly what I was doing. So Remember, like I told y'all, a lot of these people, they meant what they said. They were aware of their wrongdoings, etc. And this can even be a message separately that your divine spiritual team is saying. Like your divine spiritual team could be saying that they knew exactly what they were doing, especially if they intervened with something within your life. Divine intervention. 1111 could be significant. It says 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Maybe you guys are about to come into union with an actual twin flame, or maybe some of y'all feel this was a twin flame dynamic. Be mindful of false twin flame energy, but Ten of Swords told you, look, that's this painful ending. Y'all experienced something really painful in this connection that could have scarred you mentally or did something to your mental. All right, now it says I couldn't let you get close to me. So I feel like this person then really pushed y'all away to where you couldn't really let your guard down anymore. You couldn't, like, trust them, whatever. All right, it says engagement. I regret lying to you. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Maybe this person came off in one way and then they started shifting or changing. That possibly was pretty in a cool way, but it's still not strong enough. They still have a lot of more work to do, and they haven't really changed for real. This was something was like up and down. Look, chaos. Because they touching shit before it's ready. They indulging in shit before they ready. They needed to be patient. You needed to be patient too. Both of y'all weren't patient. Y'all hopping in connections with each other. You went through a whole tower moment. Chaos, destruction. Now I feel like you in this energy of planting seeds, or maybe you've been planting seeds, but you're encouraged to be patient. Okay, this could be future energy saying be patient or you're going to experience a tower moment. All right, look, divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. Don't rush into something. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. Okay, like I said, some of y'all, maybe somebody from your past, they're going to be changing. Who knows? Because it may take 2 years. It may take, a while. 7 years for some of y'all. Or that message is not for you, and people of your past need to be left in the past. Ain't no changing. Ain't no none of that. Move on. Right? Especially to something new, because the divine is cooking up something for you. And they're encouraging you to be patient. If you don't be patient, you're going to experience a tower moment. All right? Tower moments are not fun. They are filled with chaos, destruction, and upheaval. All right? Somebody is overthinking. Playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. Okay? So there could be some illusions going on. Like maybe somebody had a right to feel however they were feeling, like to feel skeptical, to feel this, to feel that, because maybe somebody came off a certain way that made someone feel that way. But it's like also giving this energy that it's like your mind playing tricks on you, like seeing shit that's not really there. You know what I'm saying? Like there possibly was no problem at all, but somebody was creating it because maybe their own insecurities or whatever. This could be your energy or it could be theirs. 9 times out of 10, it be their energy. I hide behind material things. This person could hide behind material things. All right. I want to be more than friends. They want to be more than friends. All right. And we got difficulties. It says jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to success of this connection. Who knows if this person is jealous of you, or if you jealous of them, or if people that they know or that you know are jealous of y'all's connection, or whatever the hell. You'll have to apply it to how it fits. All right, on the back we got you came closer than anyone. Yep, they could have had an ex, they could have had a best friend, but regardless, you came closer than anyone, right? Closest to their heart, whatever the case may be. Some of y'all finding out the truth crushed y'all. Realizing, damn, you not my person. We wasn't going to grow together. Ascend together. Look, situations. This not supposed to be in this deck. It says threatened. Embarrassed appearances. Some of y'all was possibly embarrassed by this person. Like, you probably would not want this person to be father of your child, mother of your child, or maybe that's how they felt towards like other people or whatever the case may be. But I'm seeing threatened. Maybe you could have been threatened, or maybe you threatened this person. Maybe someone was embarrassed. You were embarrassed. I'm seeing something about appearances. Maybe how this person looked, maybe how their energy was. All right, it says, I lost myself for a little while. Maybe some of you guys weren't looking like yourselves anymore, or these people weren't. But the wheel is turning in your favor. Just keep on, you know, doing what's best for you. I'm seeing literally new love, new relationships. These people may try to come back in and give you an offer and show up differently, but that's not the first time they did that. So at this time, you don't got time to keep on waiting around for other people and playing games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people out here who really capable of love. Big D energy, big balls, not for the games. Like, they don't do all that cheating, playing around stuff. Like, they the real deal. Holyfield, dead ass serious. All right. They said they loyal. They a one-man gal. Or however the hell I'm trying to say that. They say I only want one woman. I only want one man. Alright, any last messages here for the collective? Alright. This most definitely may be talking about the new person. So let's get some messages in terms of the collective's new person. Like I said, a lot of you guys possibly haven't came into connection with this person yet. You may get some messages from the past individual, because a lot of times they are heavily in your energy. But I mainly want to get messages in terms of this new person. So either way, just messages. Look, it says let go of the past. See, a lot of you guys, you attracting a healing connection. Like, this romance is going to change your whole life. And, like, the way that you love will change somebody's life. But it says let go of the past. All right, it says clear energy to allow more love in your life. Like, some of y'all, you still have these negative emotions. You still hurt. You still all of these things. You still probably think about this person. Whatever it may be for you specifically, you're being encouraged to let go of the past. All right? But I'm seeing that you guys are going to be falling in love. Like, you could have fallen in love with that ex person, and they could have fallen in love with you. But I feel like you're moving on to bigger and better. You got to stop pretending that a connection is not ending, that it's not over with, regardless whether it's platonic or romantic. It's time to move on and transform your life. You deserve healthier connections and relationships, people who cherish you. And I feel like that's exactly what you're attracting. You just need to be accessible to it. All right, it says twin flame recognition. You know this soul that mirrors your own. Ooh, past life connections could be significant. Somebody you know could be significant. It says physical connection, the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. Wow. Could be somebody you're going to end up marrying, whether it's spiritual marriage or whatever. It's a holiday. I got hoes on hoes and they all out of control. Yeah. Hey, it's another one. Some of y'all be having motherfuckers in control. Damn. Collective like that. It says enjoy a chance of scenery to spice up your love life. Maybe some of y'all should go on a vacation, change the scenery. We got memento. Somebody in the kitchen. Oh, she in that icebox. What is that? And you see how this image looks? You can't really see it fully, but in person, it looks more like old, like one of those songs that's put your head on my shoulder. Like, you know, one of those like scenes or times. You know what I'm trying to say? It's giving that. Put your head on my shoulder. Hold you in my arms, baby. Squeeze you oh so tight. Show me that you love me too. Man, what kind of genre of music that is? But that type of energy is significant. It says a gift from someone special. You are gonna be a gift to somebody's life, and guess what? They're gonna be a gift to yours too. Like ain't no more of that unrequited love, one-sided relationship shit. I'm telling you. Oh, they gonna be a best friend and a lover. What? Okay, that's the best relationships, honey. I told y'all, some of y'all, you're gonna be starting off as friends with this person, being friends first. It says friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. Yes, your confirmation to be friends first. When it comes to romantic situations, pursuing a person, ever thinking about it, always, it's given be friends first, or that you are going to be friends first with this person. It says expect a call or text from your person of interest. And then it says the universe is talking to you. So signs and clues came out with reaching out. So I feel like y'all are in alignment with this person, and you're soon going to be like getting some type of contact from this person. Maybe some of y'all literally already came and like met this person before, but maybe you're not like romantically involved or anything. For others of y'all, you possibly haven't met this person yet. Okay. Look, their love language is going to be quality time, or your love language is going to be quality time. And when y'all get together, maybe that's both of y'all love language. It says be the witness to each other's lives. On the back, we got spiritual. This most definitely may be a spiritual connection. Look, confirmation, past life, somebody you knew in a past life. It says we reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. And on the back, it says your spiritual journey is beginning. So that's probably why a lot of you guys are coming into certain energies and things are balancing out in your life. The same thing with your person could be going on in their life. And next thing you know, y'all are just going to end up merging together, being able to connect. Yep, literally. Look, attraction. And I thought of attracting like magnetic energy. Y'all becoming, yeah, it says divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Exactly. Like, of course, a divine ass connection is better than any connection. Any connection. Like, when you start feeling, it start getting that deep, and it just start feeling all spiritual and magical and beautiful and shit. That's the best relationship you can have, hell. Okay, this person's love language is also gift giving. All right, once again, that ex of yours or whoever that other energy is that you're leaving behind in the past or encouraged to, their love language could be this as well. You know, apply the messages how it fit, but I'm picking up on new person energy. All right, it says tokens of reciprocity, hold cherished memories, holds cherished memories. Something about a dog, gifting someone a dog or something could be significant. And on the back it says trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. All right. So like I said, everybody's situation is different. But that's pretty much what I'm seeing. If you want to get more messages individually so you will know, okay, yeah, this message is for me, then I do advise you to get on the list. If you haven't given me a follow already, make sure you do, because you may never see my face again. All right. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. Any concerns? If you want to schedule a free consultation to know more about my services that I provide, feel free. You can always message me any way you know how so we can get that settled. All right. On the back of the deck, it says let go. It says sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Exactly. You never know who may be back around in your energy. Okay. But at the same time, you know, just release. What's that word I'm looking for? Just don't hold any resentment. You know, whatever happens, happens. You never know. You may end up being back with a person who you was already with. You just never really know. But I was picking up on new person energy. You know, we all have free will. It's at the end of the day, you got free will. Any last messages here? Any last messages? Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords. On the back, 10 of Wands. Yeah. See, people, they basically be making their own grave and having to lie on in it. I said grave, honey. I didn't say bed. Yep. It's karma. People getting their karma. They react off of haze, or they react in certain ways that are not of integrity, etc. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they put you in third parties, they get their karma. But I'm saying for y'all, the wheel is turning out in your favor. I'm seeing big changes and opportunities. I'm seeing celebrations, reunion. Okay, I'm also seeing the moon here. You may be walking down a path that's unfamiliar, or that's some things are hidden, not clear to you, unseen. You're being encouraged to trust in your intuition as you're navigating this path, because it may be filled with illusions. It may be filled with things that are not what it seems for real. But regardless, I feel like things are going to be working out for you. In your day-to-day life, you could have been experiencing lies and trickery and deception from certain people, but justice will be served. Okay? If you're operating from integrity, you have nothing to worry about. But you're attracting the new love, the true love. You just need to focus on yourself, as you're already doing. You know, this is the Hierophant energy. It usually talks about going by the book, or commitments, lessons, a speaker, someone talking while other people are listening. A priest, a priestess, a teacher, wise counsel, values. So yeah, get back centered into your spirituality. Get out of your head, get back centered into your spirituality. Some of y'all, this is other people's energy. They over here going through it while you coming into this more balanced energy. Okay. Yep. They didn't create a whole entire moment for themselves. The whole time you was somebody's wish fulfillment, and they didn't fumble the bag. So it will be your choice if you decide to give this person a chance in the future, especially if they are showing up in better energy. It's not a guarantee that they will here, but it's always going to be up to you. But do know, baby, that there's some real true love out here with people who already know what to do, not to do in that certain energy, whatever the case may be. But I mean, you never know if somebody ends up, like, if these terms that you hear are the case, this soulmate energy, this person is coming back around, then you never know. You never really know. But I'm seeing that new love energy. Let's see. Has the collective met this new person yet? What? Don't do me like that. I don't think they trying to tell me. See, you don't gotta know every damn thing, I guess. You don't gotta know everything, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, you guys. I do appreciate you all for coming in, joining in the live, and getting you a good old message, honey. My messages are usually filled with healing messages, guidance, very beneficial messages. Sometimes we do talk about love and relationships, and, you know, because that's just the reality. We all experience love, relationships, emotions. So if we just ended up talking about this today, I was called to do, to pull from that particular deck that I used when I first got on. So I guess we just ended up talking about that. But if you do want to check out my other content, I always have other content, more beneficial content, talking about self, bigger and better things, whatever. But if there's nothing else that I can do for you guys, I will see you in the next one. If you want to get on the list before I end the live, let me know in the chat so I can know to just stay on. Or if you want a personal or private reading, like off of live, then we can do that as well. Tay says, thank you for your time. Oh, absolutely, love. Thank you for yours as well. Time is valuable. I appreciate y'all for the trust and support and sticking around and everything. If you guys missed the message, it will be uploaded to my YouTube. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for the shares, the likes. We made it to 16.1K. Got 49 viewers. All right. I return the collective's energy back to them, and I release my energy back to me with the same energy that I've given out. All right. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your lifetime. Sending you love, light, and all things grand. Stay safe and dangerous. All right. If I end the live by the time you decide you want to get on the list for anything, mentorships, life coaching, I am a wise counsel. I do wellness coaching, etc. I even do advice separately from other sessions. You can even schedule a 30-minute advice, 15-minute, 5. Sometimes I answer free. I do things for free in terms of advice and everything like that, because why not, you know? But if it is recommended for you guys to get a session or book something, then I will let you know. But I do try my best to give things for free, help the collective, whatever the case may be, especially those who can't really afford my prices, etc. All right, I always have deals and sales and everything going on. My TikTok, if you follow my TikTok, my main account, I have a few readings on here. But majority of all of my content is like on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.